Morrissey, the one and only. Well, now let's welcome my next guest out. He's not only responsible for one of the greatest TV shows of all time, he's responsible for millions of teenage boys not having a girlfriend. Let's see him in the first ever series of Star Trek.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Captain, I suggest we risk taking it aboard.
It's too close in here, maybe a trap. Let's move out. Spock! Spock! It's gone. Can you stand? Spock, are you all right?
Now, how great is that? I just want to sit and watch that now. Never mind the show. Let's see how it turned out. Was Spock all right? Did they ever get the jelly out of the room? What happened? I've forgotten. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the great William Shatner.
No. That is not the note.
That was never in doubt, sir. Not your
They
best
reached
room,
for it, but
yeah.
they never made it.
That was a tough one again. I used to be able to reach that note when I was about 11, when I first used to watch the show.
You were about 11 when I was doing that?
I think I was even younger. I hate to break that to you.
It's a pleasure being here.
Hey, thank you for coming on the show. It's great to meet you, sir. What should I call you? William? Willie? Bill?
Sir, sounded really good.
You know what? If you were in England here, you would be a sir or a lord or a knight or something by now. They don't have honours like that in America, and that's a shame.
No, they just give you money.
Okay, well, so it kind of works in a different level.
Yes.
Okay. Do you get over to the UK much? Do you like being here in London?
I have not liked it, and then I've liked it, and Soho I really like. Is that good?
What's not to like about Soho?
Oh,
Mr.
I've stepped
Shatner.
into a puddle.
Well, at least you didn't get charged for it, I hope, did you?
They charge by the puddle, do they?
Depends what sports you're doing at the time.
Yes.
Let's move straight on.
There your pillow.
Okay, let's get Star Trek out of the way.
Out
early.
of the way.
It's the 40th anniversary, I believe, this year of Star Trek.
It is?
Or coming up anyway. Well, it depends when you talk about it being broadcast or when it was first made. Yeah, because was it 66 you started filming? Or
I think so, yes.
Yeah, and 67, I think we got it over here. 40 years, wow. Because I like the modern movies and I like the other series that have, you know, where Star Trek has gone on with new captains and new voyages and so on and so forth. I still don't think you can beat the original one. I'm not just saying that because you're here. I really don't. And there was something
When you say
about...
beat, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, you can't better it.
Oh, better?
Yes.
I thought you meant beat.
Because the characters were so great. Did you not feel at the time that you were making something special?
But you were just 11. What did you know? You knew nothing.
Off, I knew a lot when I was 11. I was a very smart
You
child.
called me sir when I came out, and now you told me to off.
No, I don't understand. I didn't say that. I said...
What a kind of contrast. I came here as
What were you...
friend.
I thought you were calling me a then. I can't believe it.
Let's start again. Let's get Star Trek out of the way.
Do you keep in touch with any of the former cast of the Trek series?
Yes. Leonard Nimoy is one of my dearest friends.
I'm so pleased to hear that. It's so nice to know that you actually like each other's screen as well.
Wonderful guy. Wonderful guy.
Let me ask you a question about this documentary that's coming here on TV this week.
What a strange coincidence.
Okay.
I'm here on your show, and you mentioned this thing, this wonderful show that's happening on Channel 5 on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, this coming Wednesday on...
You've done this before, haven't you?
Not about this show.
No,
not
okay.
about... But if you like Star Trek, or if you like to be entertained...
What's that? Was that an underhanded compliment of some sort?
Oh, you mean about your show?
Yes.
No, no. If you love this show, you'll love how Shatner changed the world.
I thought I was just dissed by the captain.
No, never.
It's called How William Shatner Changed the World.
That's correct.
You just said, what's the premise of this program?
The reason it's called How William Shatner Changed the World is because we wanted to say how Star Trek or Captain Kirk, but Paramount wouldn't let us for some unknown reason. I begged, borrowed, everything.
That's an odd thing.
Isn't it odd? So I don't even want to go into the explanation of what it might or might not mean. In any case, we couldn't use those words, so some charismatic person came up with the name William Shatner, okay? Let's say how William Shatner changed the world, but in reality, it's how Star Trek affected a great many of the leading scientists of today in either motivating them or indeed the very things they invented were suggested on Star Trek.
Because it was kind of oddly prescient, wasn't it? There were ideas and concepts raised in Star Trek that either are a reality now or scientists believe may well be possible.
And therefore, this show, How William Shatner Changed the World, which is on Wednesday, the 24th, is on. That's the very premise of the show, what you just said.
Can you give us a few examples?
No, I can't, because it's very secretive.
So people have to watch on Wednesday?
People have to watch. I mean, how did Motorola invent the
It's
telephone?
like
That's right there. Transportation.
But we can't do that.
Well, we can't.
No, we
There
can't. I don't know what they've told
I
you.
say we can.
Well, no, we can't.
What do you mean we can't?
We cannot. You cannot be beamed up.
Well, not all of us. But
Well, no, not any of us. No one can be beamed up. What have they told you when you made this show?
Strange.
No one can be...
You're a little strange. Power has gone to your head. Being the lead in this show has addled your brain.
Well, who can be beamed up?
No. A molecule from this post to this post has been done. They've delivered a molecule from one electrical post to another. Like one molecule. One singular molecule. But if you can do one, why can't you do a billion?
Because we can't.
You're accepting the real world.
Yes.
In the world of science,
Yes.
it exists on dreams and expectations.
This is so.
To which they strive.
Wow, listen to that voice. I feel like I'm going on a journey with him into space. So you think possibly then, or scientists say that maybe in the future that will be a reality then?
Anything that you can dream of is a reality. Take space travel, which we examine there. If space travel, which is like warping, going to warp speed.
Going that sort of distance, these ridiculous distances in space.
Well, the essence of it is faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
Which we're told now
is an impossibility.
Impossibility. On the other hand,
Yes.
why?
Because someone told us.
Exactly.
Yes.
And he's dead, so what does he know?
So we're talking about Einstein here. We're saying
Yes.
that Einstein's theory maybe isn't as watertight
Well,
as we once believed.
why should it be? Everything changes.
Yeah, what did he know? Nothing.
Well, he knew something for then.
Yes, something.
But how does he know that tomorrow, a new discovery? And that's the magic of science, the magic of science fiction, and the magic of the show of William Shatner Changed the World.
When is it on Channel
Wednesday,
5?
Channel
Wednesday
5,
night,
9
9
o'clock,
p.m.
yeah.
I'm going to be there.
You don't have to be there. There's a thing called television.
This is a clip of William Shatner. How William Shatner Changed the World. It's on Channel 5 on Wednesday night.
I didn't know that.
You did bloody know that.
And cooking with us is Lawrence Krauss, who is cooking without Bill.
Well, Bill, I hope you're going to help here.
I'll do the best I can,
What
Lawrence.
we're going to try and do today is illustrate the concept of a wormhole, which is, of course, of vital importance for traveling through space. Think of these pizzas as universes.
Okay.
I'll put the stars. Why don't you put the galaxies in?
Here's a galaxy here, a galaxy there.
Do you want to cut a piece off
Yeah.
there and make a wormhole?
Here we go.
Yeah, just roll it up into
Okay,
a wormhole
roll on,
form.
rolling.
There you go. Hold the ends.
Ooh, that feels so good.
There we go. Okay, no. Don't play with the wormhole. Just now, what you've just done, you've created a wormhole. You're kidding. It's amazing. It's all pointless unless you have the Enterprise to go through the wormhole and come out the other end. We don't have the Enterprise, but we do have anchovies.
And the anchovy is the Enterprise.
Yeah, that's all I have.
There's
Sorry.
something fishy about that.
Oh, well.
William, I'll be watching.
World famous scientist.
He's a scientist and a bit of a cook as well. For the
That's right.
Now, you're over here. This is a bizarre turn of events, I would have thought. Maybe not so, but we see you on television at the moment promoting the brand-based cereal.
Why is that bizarre? Kellogg's really works.
When you put it that way, it now makes perfect sense, of course.
You can put it any way you want, just don't turn it towards me.
Do you like a bowl of bran flakes in the morning?
Hey, not bad. You gotta go where you gotta go.
A banana on top occasionally?
Good. Love that. Potassium.
Probably the best source of potassium available.
Banana. With Kellogg's All Brand.
You like your food, though, sir?
I like fresh food. Sushi. If I were given the last meal, probably go for fish.
Sushi deski?
Sushi deski?
I just said I love sushi in Japanese.
So erudite and charismatic.
I could be in the Enterprise.
No, you couldn't.
What do you mean, no, I couldn't?
No, you couldn't.
Why not?
Because you're too big and too large.
What?
Too much.
What?
Your competition, man.
This is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
You're charismatic to the degree that would be competitive.
I can tone it down.
Tone it down.
I could dial it right down
Let
for
me
you.
see you dial it down.
I'm in the background.
Okay, you're in the background. I'm saying we must go left.
Left. No threat.
You're hired.
Okay.
That's great.
Come on. Now, listen, here's the thing. William's had an incredible career, okay? I've seen you in movies over the period of your career, and you know, Star Trek has somewhat eclipsed other areas of your life, I guess. But I remember seeing you in an odd Roger Corman movie way back when. Had any number of titles. The Stranger, I believe, The Intruder, I Hate Your Guts, it was called. A terrific
Garbage
film.
Man was another one.
Was it called Garbage Man as well?
Yeah.
I remember seeing you in a couple of classic episodes of The Twilight Zone, which are still today remembered as some of the best episodes. But also, I don't know if you're aware of this, but William had a period where, a couple of times in his career, has recorded music. There was some records way back in the 60s.
Hear that? There was a titter of laughter. A little titter.
Does that phase us to stun, Captain?
Dial it down.
Now, the early stuff I love, and it kind of has a camp appeal now, but the work you did more recently with Ben Folds, I genuinely thought was very impressive and just really kind of unusual and memorable, and has been the album that you made with him, I thought was tremendous.
Yeah,
I love that.
You got a lot of good notices.
I mean, I love your version. You do a version of Common People, the pop song in there, but the track You'll Have Time, was that one, did you write that?
Yes.
That's a fantastic track. I love that. I like that kind of music. There's an album by Iggy Pop where he also talks in a confessional way about his life and the passing of time, which I think is comparable to it. I think genuinely, this is a little burst, and titter ye not, as Frankie Howard used to say. This is William Shatner on the album Has Been. Listen to this.
Live life.
No titter.
Live life.
The singing's not so
Like
hot,
you're
but the
gonna
message.
die. Because you're gonna. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're gonna die. Maybe not today or even next year, but before you know it, you'll be saying, is this all there was? What was all the fuss? Why did I bother?
Isn't that something? That's great. That is great. I love that.
Now, you have a big hit show in the US right now. It's shown over here on Living TV. They have a lot of the American import shows. It's won any number of awards. I think have you won 2 Emmys for it yourself?
Right.
Congratulations. I hope you've seen it. It's called Boston Legal, and William works with terrific actor James Spader, who is one of my favourite screen actors as well.
He's a great guy.
What a great show to be part of. And once again, you know, for this to come, you've had any number of hit shows, but another one at this stage in your career, that's quite remarkable, isn't it?
So lucky and charismatic.
Yeah, well, you have something, you have a charm, you have a power there. Interesting character you play in this.
Yeah. You want me to talk about it? That's called a pregnant pause. I thought you were going to carry the ball.
That's called a pregnant pause, and this is called a f***ing chat show, so you might as well.
You never know who's going to chat first.
Yeah,
though.
that's a point. You have a point, and I defer to you.
The part is Denny Crane.
Yeah.
And Denny Crane is a powerful, charismatic lawyer.
Once again.
Yes. And except that he was once a powerful, charismatic lawyer. Now he is a shell of that.
Let's have a look at a clip. This is a clip of William in action in Boston Legal. It's a great show. Have a look at this.
Jane and I used to, you know.
You and Jane Fonda?
Lest we forget Barbarella. Then she turned on me, went red. They caught her in one of those communist bitch hunts.
I think you mean witch hunts.
No, I'm right on this one. Take that, Hanoi Jane.
Why are you going on Larry King?
Because the American public wants to hear from me.
No. They want to be entertained by shock and drivel. That's why that show is so happy to exploit you. There's only so much embarrassment the partners at this firm will stand for, Denny.
What are they going to do, get rid of me? I'm the star of the show.
Even so, don't go on that program.
Since when do you care whether this firm is embarrassed or not?
I don't. I care about you. You've been a gigantic ass about all this, and if you're determined to be absurd, at least have the common sense, if not the decency, to keep it to yourself.
Contrary to what you and the rest of the world think, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Boston Legal, that's Thursday nights on Living TV. It's a great show. William, Mr. Shatner, it's a pleasure to spend some time with you. Thank you so much for coming on. I was a fan before I met you. I'm a much bigger fan now. Ladies and gentlemen, the great William Shatner. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Shatner, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, nimble, charismatic, energetic, personable, and dapper. What a star, eh? Let's